Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome to my returning subscribers. Welcome back, my loves. I'm happy to have y'all here, you guys. So I'm here to do some live readings, so anybody who wants to hop in for a reading, feel free to hop in or whatever. Y'all know the drill, right? So if you've been here for a while, you know the drill. If you're new, feel free to ask. If you come into my live stream, feel free to ask how this works. Don't just hop in my live stream assuming that I'm doing free readings, because baby, that ain't me. Okay? So anywho, y'all. Shout out to everybody and thank y'all so much for all the birthday wishes, and all the love and all the support and all the things. So anyway, thank you, Aisha. Hey girl. Happy Saturday. I'm late, but I'm here. So, y'all, so let's get into, if you haven't heard it yet, Megan Thee Stallion's new single, His. It's got the girls in a tizzy. It's got the girls in a tizzy. So yes, for those of y'all who don't know, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I do also like Nicki Minaj, but Nicki has been a little bit unhinged here lately. I don't know what's going on with that. However, she's felt some type of way about Megan's diss track, supposedly. But the thing about it is, Nicki was assuming that Megan was lying during her trial with the Tory Lanez situation, if you've heard about that, for those of y'all who've heard about that. So, yeah, Megan said what she said and she meant it. Like, yeah, girl, me too. I like the song because Megan did not come to play. So if you're an Aquarius, Aisha's an Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius, Megan's an Aquarius, and Megan also has, for those of you guys who are into astrology, this is how it plays a role. Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. I don't know Nicki's moon or rising signs, but if you know anything about the sign of Sagittarius, they're also ruled by the planet Jupiter. Aquariuses, we are ruled by the planet Saturn and Uranus, but Pluto has also just entered into Aquarius. So with that being said, let me just give y'all a little astrology thing. Pluto is the planet that deals with transformation, which is change and death. Nicki had said something a little nasty last night on her live stream directed towards Megan at conjuring up her mother, who is deceased, and saying that she needs to conjure up her mother and maybe ask her for forgiveness. Now, why would Nicki say such a nasty thing? She's a Sagittarius. Sagittarians are known for opening their mouths and saying things that are highly offensive, very blunt and very direct. The thing is, Aquarius can also be the same way, but when Aquarius does it, it's a problem. So we would love to see how this turns out, this whole beef back and forth. Also, after she was accusing Megan of lying about the whole Tory Lanez situation, it's funny how Tory Lanez is now doing a sentence, right, for something that didn't happen. But Nicki Minaj is married to a registered, you know what, SO. So, and that's on public record. But I just find it funny. Oh yeah, that too, Aisha. And very delusional. And no matter how many of Nicki's fans, the Barbs, were trying to warn her about marrying this guy, she did it anyway. So good luck with that. But for you to come in Megan's throat and say something so hateful, like about her deceased mother, is like, whoa, Nicki, what are you doing? Now, mind you, Megan is living her best life. All Megan did was drop her music and dipped. Megan doesn't even do social media because she literally has had to deal with so much. Megan has lost both of her parents and her grandmother all within the same time frame. The guy that she thought she was heavily in love with was caught doing who knows what with who. And she has dealt with some mental issues, and she's been dealing with those things. She's been dealing with her anxiety. She's been getting the help that she needs. Megan has been healing. She's trying to process all of the grief and things that she's been through. But here's Nicki. Exactly. Exactly, Aisha. But then here's Nicki on the other side trying to throw these disses at Megan. And it's like, so what are you doing, Nicki, to heal? What are you doing, Nicki, to heal? Because if we want to start throwing shots, Megan's not married to a registered offender. You are. Also, Megan Nicki doesn't have any Grammys. That may have something to do with it, because Nicki also was going at Lotto for back and forth because she felt like she deserved a Grammy for her song. Megan has accomplished a lot in her short amount of time. Nicki's been doing this for how long and doesn't have Grammys? I'm just saying. Like, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. I don't side with these people either way. I'm just here to talk about it, because, you know, apparently it's a hot topic because Megan just dropped the song, I think last night. She just dropped the song, and now everybody's in a tizzy. The whole internet is in a tizzy, and it's like, y'all, leave Megan alone. Please leave that woman alone. She's been through enough. She's really just trying to live her life. Nicki needs to wrap it up. Nicki's too old to be going back and forth with young rappers. She's too old for this. Like, it just shows a lot of immaturity. To me, that's just my personal opinion. Anywho, shout out to my bestie Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. She sent me some birthday gifts, y'all, so I'm just gonna open them and see what I got. But if anybody wants a reading while y'all hop in here, Aisha has already, what did she do? She has already dropped my links and whatnot. Ooh, you guys. Thank you, mamas. If you're watching the live stream, thank you so much for the birthday gifts. Look, I got Money Blessings herbs, and I love these because I use these on Jupiter Day. I got this cute little anybody who knows me knows that I'm a fragrance girly, so this is my whole birthday season, and I will be showing out as per usual. I have been posting pictures of myself on my Instagram, and I will continue because I can, and I'm grown. And anybody who knows me, you know that I love fragrances, so I love a good perfume. I love anything like that. Y'all, super excited, y'all. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Ooh, Crystal Tower, super pretty. I'm just going through my birthday gifts. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy it, feel free to hop in. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know what this is. Would this be like an incense holder? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Y'all, and I'm so scared of tearing stuff up that ooh, okay. I also got a new tarot deck. Awaken tarot deck. Really pretty. I love this. I'm excited about this. Also, y'all, I posted 2 readings yesterday, 2 collective readings. I did a finances and career collective readings yesterday, and I also did what your person is thinking, feeling about your current connection. So feel free to go check those out if you're interested. Also, my books are open for full in-depth readings, you guys. Tomorrow is the deadline to book using my birthday discount code, which is Aqua. So you use it at the checkout and you get 30% off of any reading of your choice. All right. And let me know, like, reach out to me if you have trouble using the discount code, because sometimes the website is undergoing some changes. So let me know if you have trouble. What else I got? Ooh. Okay, organ pyramid. This is interesting. I love this. And this is like has the chakras on here. Y'all see that? Ew. I love it. And what are these? I think these are for, I don't know what these are for, but I think they're zodiac dice, and I gotta figure out how to use those. So I have research to do. I have lots of research to do, you guys. Lots of research to do. This is a cinnamon broom. Super cute little broom. It's tiny. You see it? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's a sphere. It's really pretty too. Ooh, child. I'm excited. more crystals in here, y'all. More crystals, but I just don't have all the space on my table to unbox everything. What else do I got in here? Ooh, I got a cute little kit, that Viral Sol de Janeiro kit, the body spray kit that's in here. What else, you guys? I got another sphere. I don't know what this one is. Okay. I'm seeing it. There's a notebook in here. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I gotta figure that out. I don't know what this is. But anyway, happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. For those of y'all who don't believe in astrology, astrology is very much real, okay? Just like tarot. I don't know why weird ass people come on the internet into tarot readers' live streams complaining about, oh, you're going to hell, this is of the devil, this is not real. Okay, if you don't believe it's real, get out. Get out of my live stream. Don't come here with that bullshit. That's just, you know. But astrology, it always shows its face to be real. It always does. I don't know if y'all have heard of the psychic medium, the celebrity psychic medium Sloan Bella. All right. And if you are familiar with the whole Cassie and P. Diddy situation, Sloan Bella talked about that like a year ago. Then it starts to play out in 2023. Like 2 years ago, she talked about it. Then it starts playing out, and now everybody's like, oh yeah, Sloan talked about that. She did talk about it. Because it was real. It was real. It was a real thing. All right, y'all. Let me see what I got. Oh, this is so cute. It's a rug. I was like, what is it? It's a rug. It's cute. It's so cute. Super, super cute. Y'all. I'm gonna fold this up. Fold this up. And put it back in here so I don't lose it. So I don't want to lose nothing. But give me a minute, y'all. I'm going to sling some cards in just a second. I'm just going through my gifts and stuff. Trying not to tear nothing up. Ooh, I got an oracle deck. And what else is in here? It's like a notebook. But yeah, hop on into the live stream. Y'all. I told everybody yesterday that I was going live. Is this citrine? I feel like this is citrine. That's what I feel like this is. They look like that they could, yeah, they look like tiny little citrines. If you don't know anything about crystal healing, citrine is great for abundance manifestation work. Citrine is great for self-confidence. It boosts your self-confidence. I have a citrine necklace and I also have a citrine ring in sterling silver. It's great for boosting self-confidence and things of that nature. So if you don't have any citrine, you should get you some. It's just as good as aventurine or jade. Like, it brings that type of energy. Okay. So. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I got a calendar, which is really, really cute. So thank you, mamas. Thank you for all the birthday gifts. Y'all. I'm too stoked. I'm too excited. Okay. So now that I've torn up my tarot table, now that I have officially torn up my tarot table, let me move my gifts, because, you know, I'll be the person to lose them if I don't move them. Actually, I was like, all right, y'all. But yeah, the whole Megan and Nikki situation, I'm so curious to see how that whole situation unfolds, because, like, girl, what? Why are you coming for Megan? Worry about your husband, ma'am. It's very much like, worry about your husband, Nikki. That's what it's giving. Worry about your husband. Don't worry about me. All right, y'all. So let's get into some messages from Spirit. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. We were just discussing the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj situation, the beef going back, because Megan just dropped her new song, her new single, Hits, and there were some diss tracks. Definitely some diss tracks. And I love this for Megan, because Megan is tired of everybody's bullshit, and I don't blame her. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. I'm just gonna spray my area with a little Florida water, because that's how we roll. And we're gonna get started. Let's just work. Like I said before, I'm a tarot reader, if you didn't see the desk, right? So if you come into this live stream and you start talking mess, you will get blocked like that. So I'll let y'all know right now. Because the trolls be trolling. The trolls, they be trolling. All right, so we burning a little Palo Santo, y'all. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please make sure you thumbs up the video or subscribe if you'd like to give an energetic exchange. And anybody who would like a reading, you can send your donation and then drop a green heart down in the live stream, down in the live chat, so we know, some of my moderators know, hey, you donated, you like a reading. Y'all, so let's get into some messages, y'all. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more love readings, because you know Valentine's Day is around the corner, whatnot and whatnot. Let's see who's coming towards y'all, because that would be fun. I haven't done a singles read in a minute, so that would be fun. I think this is my, let's see who's coming towards. Yeah, okay. I was like, I think this is my singles. I don't know. Okay. Let's see who's coming towards y'all for my singles. And then I'll also pull some cards for those of y'all who are currently dealing with somebody, so y'all can see what's the energy around that connection. Y'all, funny thing, I just seen the other day where somebody was like complaining on TikTok about how they had a bad experience with sage, and I was like, what? She was telling a story, and she was like, yeah, she doesn't use sage because it made her feel uncomfortable, and that when she saged her house, that she had seen a demon sitting on the bed with his legs crossed, and he was just looking at her and she was looking at him. And I was like, what? Sometimes the stuff that people say, I just be like, how much truth is there to this story? Okay, because the thing is, sage is an herb. Baby, you be making black tea in the kitchen. Black tea is an herb. You never had a bad feeling about brewing that tea in the pot. Nobody ever has a bad feeling about that. Or using bay leaves when you cook. A lot of people use bay leaves. Or using that Italian seasoning in that spaghetti that you made. Like, people are just dramatic. Oh, I burned sage in my house. You burn incense in the house. Now there's a demon sitting on the bed. Okay, so the demon was already there. He was already there. If you saw him while you were burning sage, he was there before you burnt the sage. Yeah. It's funny. The internet is a funny place. Aquarius season is definitely going to be intense for us, Aisha, because Pluto has entered the chat and we're already governed by Saturn. I just find it funny that people be getting on the internet and saying crazy things and then expecting other people. And so you have all these Christians in in her comment section when she's telling the story about how bad sage was. She had a bad experience with sage. Sage is an herb. Native Americans have been using it for years, hundreds of years. And she goes on to say that she had opened the windows and everything, and she just felt a bad feeling with it. So she stopped using it. So you have all these Christians in the thing, oh, you shouldn't be dabbling. Dabbling with what? Dabbling with what? Dabbling with what? Y'all cook with herbs. So the herbs are being burned. People are silly. Now, mind you, she started off the video by stating that she didn't already have, you know, like what we call, what I like to call, and other people call in the spiritual community, you know, like a God consciousness. She was not connected on that level with the Creator. So she didn't even have a relationship with the Holy One at all. So then she starts doing things like open portals, because tarot is one of those things that opens portals. And she was like, oh, I was dibbling dabbling in things I ain't got no business in. I can read between the lines, meaning she was probably starting to do tarot or some form of divination, things that require protection work from the Holy One. And if you start getting into things, you don't already have that solid foundation and that connection with the Holy Spirit, yes, the other ones can come through. And people don't want to talk about that. It's just, oh, stop burning sage and don't use Palo Santo and don't use the... Please, have a seat. Have several seats. But yeah, Aisha, Aquarius season is definitely going to be, it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting because this is a different time frame and we're in the age of Aquarius. So this is the opportunity for a lot of change to take place. And a lot of people fear change. A lot of people are not ready for change. I feel like a lot of Aquarians will be speaking up this year. Also, for the people who, I don't know if y'all saw the Cat Williams interview. It was a very good interview. And Cat, being a Virgo, I feel like he was like the jump start of this year being the year of like seeing through things, like, and truths being exposed. So this year, a lot will be, you know, it kick-started off with the whole Cassie P. Diddy situation coming out and so many other situations coming out. So it's like this Aquarius season, there's going to be a lot of people getting checked or exposed. One of the two. All right, y'all. So for my singles, if you are here and you're watching the live stream, let's find out who could possibly be coming towards you, coming in your energy. Let me see what happened in the recent past. Let's do that. Let's see what happened in the recent past with y'all. And what's the current energy? What you need to be aware of going forward. All right. Spirit, Divine Source. What was the current situation for my single viewers and subscribers? Current past energy for them in love. Current past energy, Spirit. All right. So let's see what that was about. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So you see this person is holding like a phone here, right? So past energy, if you're single right now, past energy, recent past. Maybe you were looking for love online. Maybe you had downloaded the apps. Now, here's the thing. I'm never going to be the person to be like, oh, you shouldn't be on any apps. Never that. Because the thing is, and I literally just shared this TikTok with one of my besties, like, there was a guy recently that he was arrested for a woman that had met, but she survived. Okay. She survived. And his mugshot literally had BLOOD all over his mugshot. And she was telling her story. You know, she survived to tell her story. The thing is, they had only talked, hear me closely, 5 days. She invited that man over to her house. She had met him on a dating app and said he had a job at Sonic and he seemed like he was normal. What? She was like, he seemed like he was normal. Why would you invite him over to your house after only knowing him for 5 days? Please tell me why. So the thing is like, you can meet people, whether that's in person or online, that are just shitty people. You know what I mean? Like, they have evil, wicked intentions. So it's in our best interest to protect ourselves at all costs and at all times. So don't give out any personal information. If you're single and you're watching this and you're, you know, in the dating world and you're trying to navigate through that, be safe. And that's something that my mom has always told me and my sisters. Like, and to this day, that's always my first thing when dealing with the opposite sex, because men do not possess the same loving, nurturing, and empathetic energy that women have. They do not care. So it's best for us as women to always put our needs first and our safety first. Because when it comes to a psychopath or somebody who sees you as a target, they're not concerned about anything else outside of that. So you have to be very mindful, very watchful, very alert, right? Always safety is top priority. It doesn't matter if you're 24 or 44. Safety should always be your priority. You need to let people know, your family know, hey, I'm going thus and such place with thus and such person. If you have a first and last name, if you have a make and model of a vehicle, the color, a license plate number, you need to let it be known so that you can be safe when you're in these situations, right? Not to mention, moving in with people after only 30 days is very dangerous and very risky. And even more so if you're a mother, like you're a single mother and you're dating, you don't want to put your children in harm's way either. So that's something to consider. Anywho, if you're single, this was the past energy. Page of Swords, maybe you were looking, maybe you were searching. But I want you to keep this in mind. There is a scripture that says, blessed is a man who finds a wife. Blessed is a man who finds a wife. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. You really, for my divine feminines watching this live stream, you really don't have to do too much. You don't. Of course, let it be known that you're single and you are available, but you also have to be very selective, and you also have to be safe. Selective and safe. Okay? You don't need to go on this whole search for the one. You really don't. Because if you are living your best life and you are content and you are taking care of your health, your well-being, it radiates. Like, that energy radiates to everyone, not just the opposite sex, but even other women, because like other women are like, wow, she looks great. She's taking care of herself. What is she doing? You know what I mean? She has such a great spirit. Like, it's not just them, but especially the opposite sex will see it, because they see that you're into yourself. You take very good care of yourself. So maybe you guys in the recent past were communicating with people and trying to talk to people and just kind of see where things go. What's the current energy, y'all? What's the current energy, spirit? Let's see. Current energy, I got two cards, so I'm gonna take them out. I got the Hangman and the Hermit, and this, for a lot of y'all, this couldn't be more accurate. So the Hangman and the Hermit, y'all see it? Okay, you see it, right? So a lot of y'all may just kind of be feeling like you're just waiting, like you're just stuck in limbo. And that's fine. That's perfectly okay. But I will tell you this. You do need to put yourself on the market. If you're wanting to find a spouse, right, or a partner, you got to put yourself out there. Like, people are not going to know if you're just sitting at home on the couch eating chips and watching Netflix that you're looking to date. Like, they're not going to know. But always keep your standards high. Keep your standards high. Know what you want and don't accept anything outside of that. If it's not what you want, say, you know what, we had a great time. Think you're a great person. We're just not compatible. And that's okay. Everybody that you meet is not going to be the one. Everybody that you meet, you're not going to be compatible with, and that's fine. Also, don't take rejection personal either, because they could say the same thing to you and be like, oh, I think you're a great person. We had a good time, blah, blah, blah. But that's all it was. You know what I mean? You had a good date, whatever. And that's that. You know what I mean? You can go your separate ways. No harm done. Like, But like I said, be careful with personal information, because a lot of women at the beginning tend to do all of this. Never that. Let him do it. Let him talk, so that you can hear everything that you need to hear, so that you know now you have the knowledge and you're equipped to make a decision based on the information that was given to you. And keep in mind that even though while you're dating, right, or courting, whatever you want to call it, the information that this other person gives to you is always going to be their glorified version of themselves. Like, that's not even the whole story. They're giving you bits and pieces of a story. And it's your job to put it together so that you can make the best decision for you going forward. So you can determine, is this somebody that I really want to be with long term? Can I see myself with this person long term? You know what I'm saying? So we've got the Hangman and we have the Hermit. So some of you guys currently are in hiding. You're in hermit mode. It could be the winter weather, baby. I understand, because I do not like the cold. So we got Hermit, seeking solitude, soul searching. So some of you guys are definitely in a healing energy and just really trying to work on yourself. And I love that for you. Introspection and self-reflection. Also, you guys may be kind of thinking back to what went wrong in the past. Like I said, Page of Swords energy. Just kind of curious and getting to know people. Maybe you done blocked some people. Listen, I know I have. You know, block some people in the past that just was really, they were just time wasters. And that's what you want to do. Like, as soon as you get this little inkling that somebody is a time waster, and you can tell time wasters, you can spot them pretty quickly if you just listen to what they say. Just listen to what they say and observe how their days go. Observe how frequent their communication is with you, their lack of consistency, their lack of discipline, their excuses. You can tell time wasters. You can tell time wasters. How much effort and energy someone puts into you is an indicator, right? It's indicative of how they're going to treat you in the future. So if they're already not showing up for the connection, they're always, oh, I was asleep. Oh, I was busy. Oh, I was out with the boys. Oh, I was doing this. Oh, I was doing that. They don't really have time. And if they don't have time, then why would you waste time with somebody like that? Blocked, right? All right, so Spirit, what is the message that my singles need to know going forward in the future? So past energy was a Page of Swords. We talked about that, being curious and searching. Of course, make yourself available, but don't go on a wild goose chase for a man. Please don't. There's too many of them, okay? Current energy, Hermit and Hangman. It's like you're looking at things from a different perspective. You guys are doing some inner work, and I love it. You're looking back like, damn, what happened when this 3-year relationship went bad? Or I was with this person for 2 years and it didn't work out. Or we were together for 10 years. We were married and we got a divorce. What happened there? What went wrong? Because the thing about life is that it's our responsibility to learn from our past mistakes, our past experiences, so that we can grow going forward, right? And that's what I want for everybody. I want that growth, that personal growth, so that you can have the joy and the contentment that you want. All right. Going forward, I see the Queen of Wands, and I love this. The Queen of Wands is a future energy. Spirit says, know your worth. And this is big Leo energy, and I love the sunflower here. Big Leo energy. So for my heavy on my Leo placements, be confident. Be very confident, be very sure, and know what it is that you desire, and don't take anything less outside of that. Because when you do, you end up settling. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to just settle for anything, because you don't want just anything. You don't want any and everybody. You want what you know you want, right? If you are insecure about certain things, whether that be about your appearance or whatever it is, right? Get the help that you need to help build your confidence. And if you lack in being confident, do the things that you need to do to start helping build that confidence. So that way, when you're dealing with other people, they're not always having to deal with you from an place of insecurity and I just don't feel great about my weight. I just don't like the way I am. We're not even going to go into it. We're not going to go into it. So if you don't feel confident, the other person is not going to take you serious because you don't take you serious. You see what I'm saying? Okay, great. So independent, fierce, magnetic, alluring energy. I love this for y'all. Going forward, be confident. Let your light shine before men, okay? Be radiant, literally. Like, don't let anyone make you feel that you are not that girl, okay? Because you are. Or that guy, because you are. You are. You have to embrace who you are as an individual and allow people to see the beauty in you. You have to see the beauty in you first, though. And that's the future energy, right? So we got the Queen of Wands, future energy, okay? So this is for my singles, y'all. In a minute, give me a few minutes, and we're gonna go into people who are already in a connection, right? Also, Ace of Swords, Spirit says, highlight. Ace of Swords is gonna be communication. Some of you guys have piss poor communication. I love y'all, but I'm being very real. Some of y'all have piss poor communication. And when I say that, let me explain. Sometimes when you're dealing with people, you are quick to leave instead of discussing what hurt you, what bothered you, what you will and will not accept or tolerate, right? Give an example. Let's say somebody stood you up. Y'all were planning to go to the movies one night. You get there, the movie starts at 7. You get there at 6:45. You're 15 minutes early. You blowing up this person's phone, you calling, you texting this person and saying, you know, where you at? You know, we're supposed to be here at 7. The movie starts at 7, right? We want to get seated. We want to sit down. The person not answering the phone. Now, mind you, up until that point, they have been texting you all day long. So they stand you up. Right? In about 5 minutes before the movie starts, you're fully dressed, you're already there, and you're about to get seated. You're about to get seated. You got you some popcorn or whatever. You're going to go get seated. This person's like, oh, can we cancel because something came up? Sir, what? Absolutely not. Can we reschedule? No, because you should have told me that. You knew this morning when you texted me and we was on the phone FaceTiming that you weren't coming. Yeah. It didn't just come up 5 minutes ago, right? You see what I'm saying? So some of y'all communication, y'all get afraid when you're faced with confrontation. And some of that could be because maybe as a child, you felt afraid to open up and express, you know, what your needs were. So now as an adult, you do the same thing in adult relationships. So you don't know how to address when someone has wronged you or holding them accountable for behaviors that they need to be held accountable for. Like, absolutely not. I'm not going to reschedule. Unfortunately, no, I have other plans. This is something that you should have told me ahead of time when we were on the phone this morning. If you weren't coming, you should have been honest about that. You see what I'm saying? And you can tell somebody off very respectfully and let them know that you're not the one to be played with. So you have to be able to communicate when someone has wronged you and not waiting 2 or 3 weeks later to address something that was inappropriate, disrespectful, and inconsiderate. Piss poor communication. This is what I'm talking about. Also, a lot of y'all don't know how to communicate what you need. What do you need? What is your love language? What does that look like to you? People are not mind readers. They don't just know what you know what I mean? Because everybody has their little things that they like. You may like flowers. You may like compliments. You may like acts of service. You may like physical touch. You may be a touchy-feely person. You want the hugs. You want the kisses. You want the cuddles. You want all of those things. But that person doesn't know that if you don't tell them. So, singles. Spirit says going forward in the future, communicate. Work on your communication skills, especially during conflict. Because it's all fun and games in the beginning when you're testing, good morning, king. Good morning, beautiful. It's all fun and games then. But when when the relationship starts to progress and somebody says something that pisses you off or upsets you, or you get a little irritated by something that was done or the way someone handled something, it becomes more challenging to be open about what you're feeling in that moment and why you felt that was disrespectful. Keep in mind that people are raised differently as well. So what you value as disrespectful, this person may not see a problem with it. This person could have been raised in a household where screaming, yelling, and cursing is acceptable for them, and that's how their parents dealt with them. And you may have been raised the complete opposite. So you see why working on your communication skills is important, right? You also have to be tactful. You can't just be like cutthroat sometimes, because some people can't handle that. Some people are very sensitive. So you have to learn who you're dealing with and how to approach conflict and how to approach situations, right? That's important. You know what I mean? It's just like a supervisor coming to you and being like, well, did you get this and such done? And you're like, yes, I did. Well, I was just checking, you know, I just needed a status update to see if you were able to get those files put away, or you were able to check on such and such client to make sure that person had been changed, or whatever it was. Did you give so-and-so their medication? I mean, if you need help, just say that. You know what I mean? See the sarcasm? There's a way to say something. They could have rephrased that and said, hey, Stephanie, I'm just reaching out to you just to see, you know, if you need a little help with anything, because I know that department where you're in, that shift or that client can be a little bit difficult sometimes. I know because I've been there. Let me know, you know, I'm here if you need anything. There's a way to say something to people. There is a way to talk to people. Not crazy, right? So keep that in mind as you guys are dating and dealing with people. And don't let anybody talk to you crazy. If they don't like something, that's fine, but there's a way to say it, right? It's just like, you know, when you tell toddlers like they don't want something, it's this whole no, absolutely not. No, thank you. No, thank you. Right? Thanks, but no thanks. Kindness goes a long way. Consideration and empathy goes a long way. All right, y'all. So let's get into who's coming towards you. Who's coming towards my singles? What I got up here? Oh, that's a regular. It's a regular tarot deck. Okay. Ooh. We got Sagittarius. So somebody has somebody coming towards them that has Sagittarius placements, or you could be a Sagittarius. We got Storm. This person may show up after you've been through a lot in relationships. For some of you guys, crazy how Sagittarius just flew out like that. Traveler, this definitely makes sense. So if you're single and ready to mingle, some of y'all might be mingling with a Sagittarius. You might run into a Sagittarius. And one thing about a Sagittarius, they definitely are travelers. They love to go places. They love to have new experiences. They love to do things, okay? The person could be a barber. I have that on the bottom of the deck. Why all these come out? They could be in the medical field. We have at work. This person could work a lot. Definitely could work a lot. You could be an Aquarius, or they could be, and let me tell you something, Aquarius and Sagittarius placements usually do get along very well. We usually get along for a good time, for a while. Be aware though, this person could have children, so there could be children involved, or this person could have a childlike personality. Like they could be low-key immature, and that could be something that turns you off. I'm just saying. Especially with Sagittarius men, sometimes they can come across as very immature in the way that they handle situations, because a lot of times they're very like self-centered. So a lot of times the way that they handle situations can come across as very immature, and that may be something that bothers you. So if it is, make sure that if this is your scenario, that you address it with them. Exotic islands. Yeah, this person likes to travel. Spirit says this could be a divine connection. So Aquarius and Sagittarius placements, singles, y'all might be meeting somebody that wants to go out. This person, we got city life. This person could be from the city, or you could be from the city. Bright lights, big city. I'm getting like New York, LA, Chicago, Colorado, Miami. Capricorn, or this person could also have Capricorn placements. This person definitely goes where the money resides. This person, we also got college life. They could be currently in school. So we have college life or thinking about going back to school. We have laws and justice. They could be a part of the judicial system. This person could work in law enforcement, or like as an attorney, lawyer, etc. Oh, you're Sag rising. See, my Venus is in Sagittarius. I have a few Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius is also in my 3rd house. And there's 2 more placements that I have. So there's a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. A lot of Sagittarius. And I find that I love the couples. I don't know if y'all have seen, like, I posted it on my Instagram and on my TikTok. The couples that I love to see together are air fire sign combos, because air feeds fire. And so it's like when we're together, it's like this chemistry that it's like this unspoken chemistry that fire and air have together. So like Aquarius and Aries, Aquarius and Sagittarius, Aquarius and Leo could be a thing, but I've also heard that Aquarius and Leo can like bop, bop, because Leo is our polar opposite in the zodiac. So like it can be a struggle. It can be a struggle. But I love to see Aquarius and Sagittarius and Aries, because like we just get along. Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks. Yes. So when you guys meet, it could definitely be really, really strong chemistry, you know, between you and this person, especially if it's a fire sign. I'm just saying. And also Capricorn and Sagittarius, I feel like they get along very well because they're very close in the zodiac together. And I feel like Capricorn is like that deep because they have that earthy energy about them. Capricorn is like the undercover lover. Like they really want a partnership with somebody that brings them that excitement, not just, you know, practicality in living, but also that brings that excitement out of them, that brings that passion out of them. This person could be into horror movies or spooky things. They could be. Club and nightlife. Now listen, Linda, before y'all come for me, I'm just the messenger. Nightlife. This person may like to go out a lot, especially if it's a fire sign or a Sagittarius. Yes, ma'am. And even with Aquarius, sometimes, depending on the Aquarius placements, people can be very, very social or flirtatious. So just be aware of it. Just be aware of it. We also have a drinker, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. You know what? All of y'all. All of y'all. Aquarius, yeah. We got a drinker. There's something in this liquor. So listen, this person might like to go out and have a good time. They might like to have a few drinks. They might like to go to the bar. They might like to have a margarita here and there, a drinker. As long as it's not in excess, like this person is not a drunkard, you should be good. But you might have to see how well they can hold their liquor, because not everybody can hold their liquor, and that can be a problem. Because what we're not wanting is we're not trying to bail anybody out in 2024. Okay? Watch Sagittarius, please. If you meet a Sagittarius, watch Sagittarius. Because if they get too much liquor in their system, it's going to be a problem for everybody. It's going to be a problem for everybody. All right, y'all. Okay. Leo. Leo. And we got camping. So this person, yeah, they might like to be out in nature. That might be a thing also. We got roses. They might know that you like roses. If you like roses, they might know that about you. Let me ask that about you. You could be a Leo. I've also seen Leo Sagittarius couples. It's doable. It's doable. However, it tends to be a lot. We have social media, blogger or influencer. You could be this energy, or they could be. Okay, just so y'all know. Photographer. This could apply if you're a photographer. Priorities. This person knows if it's a Capricorn or a Sagittarius with Capricorn placements, they definitely are trying to focus on their financial priorities. So just keep that in mind. Like this person may like, one thing about Sagittarius men though, and I'm speaking from experience because I've dated a Sagittarius man, they're usually pretty good about getting money. Now, usually Sagittarius men are the type of people that move up really quickly, or Sagittarius men and women, because I'm not going to leave the women out of this. They tend to have leadership roles in whatever they do because Sagittarius just they're very much people. Like, they get along with people very well. They're very social. Most of them are very well spoken. They joke around. So they get into companies and they kind of move up very quickly because they have like this leadership mindset. So they usually have jobs that pay very, very well. And then with their love to travel, they got to have the money to go. So it works out, right? It works out. But for some of you guys, if you meet this person, they could be, just keep in mind, they could be in an energy of trying to, you know, like build their credit or like saving their money, planning for retirement, depending on how old you are that's dating. If you're older than like 40, 45, this may apply to you. This person could be in photographer. They could be trying to build their brand, because I have social media influencer or blogger. You could be this person. But this is what's coming in for my singles. This is what's coming in for my singles. So we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Those are the 4 signs that came out. And let me see. I'm going to ask Spirit for some advice for you guys. And I'm going to hop out of here. What's the advice, Spirit? Because I got stuff to do today. All right, Spirit, what's the advice for my subscribers? We got force. Do not force a connection. Never that. We are not doing that this year. If somebody makes it very clear that they're just not that into you, don't be into them. It's really very simple. Stop calling them. Stop texting them. Stop trying to get closure. Stop trying to book readings. If they're not into you and they're not reciprocating, they don't want a connection with you, right? And they don't deserve you. So don't think of it as, oh, you know, I really like this person and I really was hoping that we could. No, absolutely not. It's thank you next. No bars. Thank you next. We have battlefield, competition, conflict, fighting. Yeah, if it's got to be all of that and it's got to be a struggle, love, we don't do that. We don't do that. If you have to beg someone to do what you require and it's not willing, also stop asking people to do love spells for you. And this, you don't even know how this person really, this person doesn't even truly treat you with love and concern. Love spells are for people who are willing participants, who are already a part of your life. You guys have built a life and relationship together and you know that this person has love for you. And the love spell just helps to amplify that. Not so that you can get a complete stranger to be obsessed with you, because that often backfires, right? Or so that you can do a love spell on somebody who's already married to somebody else, but you want them because they like you and they're not really fully invested, but because you want them, you go and book a love, you go and try to request a love spell to be done. Absolutely not. We have waiting. Don't wait around for life to pass you by. Start living. Do not, and I stress, do not wait on anyone to get it together. Life is too short to wait around for somebody to get it together. Live your life, okay? You're single until married. That's really the thing. If that is your goal, because I know everybody's goal is not the same, but for those who are dating with that intent, don't wait around, because the person that's actually ready is already ready. They don't have to get ready, right? We also have apologies. And this is something that I find really, really important that sticks out to me. A person who doesn't admit that they have flaws or admit when they make mistakes is a dangerous person, because they see no wrong. They have no empathy. And a person who has no empathy or compassion, that's a scary person to be around, because the basis of human connection is our emotion and our care and concern for life in general and people around you. So if you point out something that really, really bothers you and this person doesn't say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said this, or I shouldn't have reacted this way, and I promise it won't happen again. You know, I'm going to be more mindful of the way that I'm speaking when I'm upset, or whatever the case is. That's not somebody you want to be around. If they don't behave in that manner, and they're just, you know, and you say, you know, this really bothered me when you said this and such, and the person's like, well, that's on you. That's a you problem. I'm sorry you felt that way, but see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's immediate no. We have chemistry. Chemistry is definitely important. You definitely want to make sure that you have good chemistry with a person. Sparks of love and passion are there. Vibrations. How does it feel when you talk to this person? Do you feel at peace when you talk to this person, or do you feel really nervous? Right? That's something to consider. That's advice. Like, how do you feel when you talk to this person? So that's the advice, you guys. Keep that in mind. Happy Saturday to everybody. I'm gonna hop off here because I got stuff to do. But thank y'all so much for all the love, the support, the likes, the subscribes, and all the things. I'm gonna hop off of here. Anybody who would like to book a full in-depth reading with me, my books are open. I'll be available Monday. So sending y'all my love, and also y'all give me recommendations of what other types of readings you'd like to see. I'm tired of doing zodiac readings, so I'm doing whatever I feel called to do, whatever I feel like doing. But I'm also open to suggestions, so y'all let me know. Peace out, y'all.